until the stream starts. 1 whole minute until I hold my thoughts. Countdown. This is the countdown. Countdown. This is the countdown. This is the countdown. This is the time. Countdown. It's almost here. Look, everybody, it is almost done. 3, 2, 1.
And we are live. Hello all, and welcome to Invictus Con 2025. My name, as always, is Mr. Harlan Guthrie. I am here with my lovely wife, Mrs. Jo Guthrie. How are you tonight, my love?
I am excellent. How are you, Harlan?
I am so freaking pumped. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends, Invictus Con is back.
5th year, baby.
With a vengeance. This little convention started in 2020. That means if it's 2025 now, there's going to be... It has been an amazing road to get here. Not just to this one, but since the very beginning. Invictus Con 2020 started during the lockdown, during the COVID pandemic.
So this is the 6th year.
No.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
No, I think it is the 5th year. I don't know, maybe I'm counting wrong. But either way, it was started when a community member named Bob Lyle suggested, hey, why don't we do our own convention? Because we couldn't do Gen Con or anything like that. And I was like, that's a great idea.
Thanks, Bob.
Idea. So we decided to, I say we, the first year was the royal we, where I threw together panels and I made all the artwork and I hobbled together the first Invictus Con, which was an absolute blast. And since then, it has been going and getting bigger and better and weirder and more interesting. And it has blown my freaking mind how big it's gotten this year. Artists alone, I think last year we had maybe 20.
It was in the mid-20s, but I believe we didn't have an artist alley for the first year. For the second year, I think there were 4 artists.
Yes.
This year we have 35 artists, and some of these booths are incredible. But before we get into everything, these are the opening ceremonies. This is when you walk into a convention and you're like, oh, dang. Wonder what I'm going to get up to this weekend.
This is when you're like, who are those 2 jerks sitting on the little stage to the left yelling at you?
That's us.
But before we get to that, I did just want to say a huge shout out and a huge thank you to Ash and Ren, who have made this entire thing possible.
Thank you to Tony.
Huge shout out to them. A lot of people are going to get thanks, but we're going to worry about that in a little bit. And most of the closing ceremonies, we want to pump you up. All right, Joe, what's the deal?
Listen, Invictus Con, as I'm sure you know, is a 100% free, 100% online virtual convention. And that means everything that you love about being at a convention is going to be here. So we've got panels. We're going to tell you about those. We've got RPGs where you can sit around a table virtually with a bunch of people and play role-playing games. That's incredible. We've also got this artist's alley. You can visit, you can purchase things, you can watch demonstrations, just go and give your support. We've also got social events. We've got a pub night type thing happening. We've got exclusive VIP social events for patrons. We've got a Minecraft server. Harlan, can you talk about the Minecraft server for a little bit?
Yes, I can. The Minecraft server has been around since our Patreon, I think, because we thought, well, let's make this part of it.
Yeah. So 2019?
Yeah, it has grown beyond the small little starting area that it was originally birthed from to include castles and set pieces that you wouldn't believe. I believe Ash has made a giant blimp. But furthermore, or moreover, I should say, almost every year around Invictus Con, we have added to it with a set piece from Malevolent. Usually, I believe last year we made
The
Larson's
Larson's Manor.
Mansion
Mhm.
because it was around that time. I think it was season 4, so we had just finished it. Before that, I think a bunch of people had made Arkham proper with the place that Arthur works and all this kind of stuff. So it is a ever expanding, huge, shrinking universe of all of the creativity that has come through the shows that we've created and all the creativity that has come from you guys. So if you are even a tiny bit a fan of Minecraft, or you are just interested, check it out this weekend. It is open to everybody this weekend, not just patrons. You do need the Java edition of Minecraft to play, not the Bedrock edition, unless they fix that. I don't think they have. But the Java edition is better anyway, probably. So just get that.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's a
No
business
griefing,
expense.
obviously.
Oh,
But
yeah, no griefing.
if you want to go and just check out what the community's been building for 5-6 years, please go. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I believe Ash is going to be giving a demonstration, sort of flying around the entire world and just showing off specific nuggets and corners and exciting things to
And
everybody.
I'm wrong. You can use the Bedrock edition also.
Oh.
So that's been fixed. Ash has fixed that. So awesome. So now everybody can play Minecraft.
Yes. Additionally, we have a costume contest this year. So
Yeah.
in previous years, we've had a channel. I mean, any convention would be a sad place if there weren't a bunch of nerds dressed up as their favorite anime
Transformer.
character or whatever. So we've always had a little corner on the server during INVICTUSCON for people to show up and show off what they've been working on, whether they are professional cosplayers or they've been making t-shirts at home for funsies.
And now you don't have to worry about deodorant. You can just be like, whatever.
You don't have to shower.
You
No
don't
one
have to
will.
shower
I'm
at
wearing
all.
PJ pants. It's
No one's going to
fine.
judge you.
This year we are turning our costume corner into a costume contest. So the attendees of InvictusCon 2025 will have the chance to compete in 6 different categories
To the
over the
death.
course of this weekend. There will be no deaths involved in the costume contest.
Fine.
The categories are Best Arthur, Best John, Best Other Malevolent or Call of Cthulhu, Best Dice Shame, Best Jouch, and Best Marvin. Voting opens from
So I did a 6th finger for Marvin.
like this.
Now, if you don't know who Marvin is or what Best Marvin is, that's part of the fun. Dress
Mhm.
up however you want.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Voting is open from now until 2 p.m. on Sunday.
And,
And
we'll
the-
announce the winners in the closing ceremony.
That's right. And the winner of each category will get to add their custom emoji of choice into the server
With our approval.
for it to live there in
No
perpetuity.
dicks and balls.
That's right.
Could be.
I mean,
Who knows? But that's only one small aspect of what we're going on with the Minecraft server and the costume contest. Let's talk a little bit about panels.
Oh my gosh.
There are 3 amazing panels happening this very weekend. If you just want to sit and watch, you don't want to jump in on the games, but you want to be part of the atmosphere.
Understandable.
Panels are where it's at.
Mhm.
We're starting off 11 a.m. on Saturday. That's tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In
Mhm.
fact, all the times are in Eastern Standard Time because we are in Eastern Standard Time. So if you need a conversion, you'll figure it out. First panel is called We Finished Our Projects, and so can you. That's right, hosted by our very own Ren, featuring Ruth Ann Reed, aka Trin from the server, and Megan Lloyd, aka Mega Third Child Art on the server. These 3
I think she
are
goes
going
by Megalevolent these
There
days.
you go. As she should.
Mhm.
These 3 are going to help you get your project off the ground a little bit. They're going to talk about some of the pitfalls that might come in trying to fulfill a project, some of the hurdles you might need to overcome, and more importantly, how they overcame them to help you get your fanfic finally off the ground. Maybe you've been sweating over some comic book idea that you really want to do. Maybe you've been toiling with some ideas. Well, bring your idea to the panel, and they're going to give you some tips and tricks and hopefully help you, create, because at the end of the day, creation is one of the most beautiful things in the world, however you want to view it.
Absolutely.
That's the first panel. Jo, tell them about the second panel.
I would love to, Harlan. On Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be hosting a kind of a return from last year. This is the ever popular fan artist Mad Libs panel. We are going to have 4 incredible fan artists and then moderated by Ren, of course. And they are going to be drawing Malevolent and Dice Shame suggestions live during the panel. So we have been collecting characters, places, nouns, verbs,
And some Dice Shame stuff.
actions. I mentioned Dice Shame.
Oh, did you? I wasn't listening.
That's fine. And our fantastic panel will be drawing your prompts. So we will be featuring Flea, Danny, Stuff and Such, and Pinch of Peppers. It's going to be a laugh riot.
I
promise.
guarantee if you don't recognize any of those names, I guarantee you've seen some of their art. If you're a fan of Dice Shame, you have undoubtedly seen Stuff and Such's amazing Dice Shame art. Danny and Flea are the best not meme,
the
but
fucking
like
funniest artists.
The funniest. I mean, if you've seen Centaur Jesus on the server, if you've seen a lot of Flea. Danny does all those amazing little doodles of John and Arthur. And Peppers, you've probably seen, frankly, while you're flipping through Tumblr and going, wow, that's amazing Malevolent art. It's a good chance it's Peppers.
And
so
if you stop by the panel and you enjoy those panelists, definitely go and check out their booths in the Artist Alley.
Oh, yes. But first, the final panel on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come craft with us. That's right. Ren is once again going to be joined by Demelza. I believe I haven't said your name out loud, but I believe that's how it's pronounced. As they are going to be crafting. And Demelza, you may have seen, make some amazing little crafts. One sits right behind me here. Let's see if I can zoom in right there. You might notice there's a little plushy Arthur there. I don't know if it's technically a plushie. But Nerdbird Studios makes these amazing little stuffed, not animals, stuffed humans, stuffed creatures from Malevolent and a bunch of other shows. And you're going to want to check that out. In fact, I'm going to be crafting a little bit while we're doing that, doing some Warhammer. Oh, check out the Dice Goblin.
Dice Goblin right here.
Oh, yeah.
This lovely little guy has a little bag of holding full of clicky-clacky math rocks.
Dice
Is that
Goblin.
what people call them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, without spoiling too much, I believe Demelza is going to be working on a particular character from Malevolent that I believe I requested because so they're going to be working on the one that I'm going to get, hopefully. So if they make any mistakes, you all can tell me.
You commissioned them, and they're going to be very cool. Very cool.
I don't know if that's
I love that.
But yeah. So those are the 3 panels that you can attend this weekend, and you absolutely should go to all of them. They're going to be a blast. Of course, if you can't make them, if you're in a game or something, there are going to be all the videos are going to be on demand afterwards, so you can watch them to your heart's content on YouTube. But make sure you like them afterwards. It makes them feel good. You go back, and what I mean to say is it's not for Invictus Stream. Do it for the people that you're excited to watch. It means a lot to them.
Let's talk a little bit about the RPGs. This is phenomenal. We have, I believe, 41 games running this weekend. We've got 8 different time slots and a plethora of systems being offered, including D&D, Call of Cthulhu, 10 Candles, Honk, Avatar Legends, Mothership, Monster of the Week, anything that you could possibly want to run. Most of the games are full, but if you are interested in playing some RPGs, whether you are a seasoned veteran or brand new, definitely go check out the Warhorn. Links are everywhere, pinned in all of the information channels, and go ahead, make yourself an account and sign up right now. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 seats left total in the entire convention. So go there right now and sign up. You will not be disappointed. This is always such an incredible experience. And if you are a little bit worried about gaming with strangers, don't worry. All of our community GMs are instructed to be using safety tools. And if you have any issues, just reach out to a moderator.
That's right.
Yep.
Now, what's coming up next? What's coming down the pipe? Well, these are opening ceremonies. We're going to close them off pretty quick because we don't need much. We just got to say everything is open. Go check out the artists. Go do all this kind of stuff. Game, blah, 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 all fun. But At 7 o'clock, which is in under an hour, about 45 minutes, I am going to be back here with my good friend Ren, and we are going to be doing a live Q&A. And this year, we are doing 2 full hours of malevolent Q&A, which you might think, that's a lot. Think how I feel. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Ren has collected a whole bunch of questions. I think they said there were 92 questions or 92 submissions or something. So we've got lots of stuff to go through.
Yep.
No worries. I am happy to do it, but I guess there's this element where I'm like 2 hours that the casual observer might be like, oh my God, that's pat yourself on the back, Harlan. You're going to give them 2 hours. But let me be clear. Ren was like, I think we should do 2 hours because I was happy to get in and out.
You ran over time last time.
Yeah.
And it's a community favorite. Everyone loves to come in and ask their burning questions.
Well, I'm going to burn it down. Speaking of, Malevolent episode part 51 came out just now today. So go listen to that on speed. Don't double speed it, but you can listen to it before the Q&A tonight because I'll probably be talking a little bit about that as well, depending on the questions. But that is coming up at 7 o'clock. At 9 p.m. tonight, we are doing an exclusive hangout for the Great Old One patrons. Because there are so many patrons this year, we are I think we're going to be sitting in a video channel where Jo and I will be on camera, similar to this. And the Great Old Ones will be chatting, but we're going to be talking and going through stuff. And who knows, maybe I'll show you some behind the scenes malevolent stuff, answer some of the questions I couldn't answer on stream. Because
basically, we're just going to chat with you guys, and it'll be exclusive fun times.
But no pressure. You don't have to be on camera. You get to relax and stay in those PJs. And
the Goo Crew.
And then pushing past that, the next event that we're going to have beyond what we've already spoken of is going to be Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. That time, Jo and I are going to be doing an exclusive stream for the Shamers and the Great Old Ones. Really, the stream is just a way to kind of have something to look at because there are more. And then that way we can kind of be chatting with you while playing some sort of game, which I'm happy to announce has had a number of votes on it. I'm going to give it another 24 hours because on the Shamer and Great Old One side of Patreon right now, I have a poll that you can vote on. We have a bunch of options there. Undertale was winning, but now Puzzle Agent is winning with 32% of the votes.
Do you have a dark horse in this race?
Well, I'll say this. I've played a lot of Puzzle Agent. I didn't realize it when I put it on it. I Googled it. I was like, oh, I have 3 hours on Puzzle Agent. So I've done already quite a bit. So I can continue or restart. Undertale, we've also streamed before because that was the second winner. And I also forgot about that.
Who compiled these options?
I will say this, though. Out of all the options, there's only one with 0% right now. It's called Type Help. And the person who submitted that originally linked it, and it's an itch.io game. It's in-browser streaming. But it was, I don't know anything about it, but it was said underneath it that it is like The Root Trees Are Dead, Curse of Obra Dinn. So games that Jo and I typically do like. So that is actually kind of my dark horse.
Exciting. Yeah.
But beyond that, I would say right now Puzzle Agent is winning. If you want us to play Puzzle Agent, happy to do so. But again, we have done it. So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
But that's going to be 6 p.m. until 8. 8 p.m. is the pub night. That's for all. We're going to have different tables set up where you can just be chatting, talking about the games you did, using your voice or text or whatever you want. It's very casual, less structured, loose. If you want to go off into another room and stream something small like a Quiplash or something like that, those are the times to do it.
Something weird is happening tomorrow.
In the world?
Yeah. Ren got some kind of weird transmission sent to them earlier today, and it just started automatically playing on their TV. Some kind of weird show. I don't know. It seems kind of like mysterious and funny and exciting, but you might have to check out their Artist Alley booth to find out what exactly that is. So that's all the tease that I'm gonna give.
That'll be after the Shamer stream tomorrow.
That's right.
Keep an eye. And then, sadly, Sunday at 4 p.m., although you wrote 3 p.m. on the website, I'm realizing that.
Oops. I'll change that.
At 4 p.m., it all closes down. And Jo and I are going to be back here telling you about the weekend, chatting with you about your experiences a little bit, and announcing the winners of the costume contest and some of our favorite moments. And then we're going to close it all down forever, or maybe till next year. Who knows? And maybe there'll be a baby running around screaming because it's before her bedtime at 4 p.m. So
yeah, I might be going like this a little bit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But
like any convention, if you don't do any of those things and you are just here in the Discord, lucky you, because this is going to be a really exciting, busy place to be this weekend. And there will be corners of the Discord where people will be having little conversations and organizing random pickup games of like Phasmophobia or whatever the hell is going to be happening. So even if you're not going to be joining a game or you can't make any of the panels, definitely hang out
in the
and
halls,
just chat and make new friends, because
Yeah.
that's what conventions are all about, meeting like-minded people who are excited to hang out with you. So
mods are also in full force this weekend. We have never had a problem with anyone kind of being a dink here or there during the Invictus Con, because the spirit's always been good. But
You
keep in
never
mind,
know.
let's bygones be bygones. If you're in a bad mood, no reason to, you can always step away this weekend and let people have their fun. That's going to be the overwhelming vibe here. It's going to be a no tolerance weekend in terms of like vibes.
meanies.
So keep it positive, keep it light, keep it nice, and
If you see
Save it.
someone acting like a bot or spamming, because we've obviously plastered invite links to the Discord very openly to allow anyone to participate who wants to, just ping a mod or even a community helper and let us know what's going on so that we can crack down.
Yeah. All right. I think that might be it for the opening ceremony, which means
Should we cut the ribbon?
that we get to cut the invisible rib and we get to launch the Discord into Invictus Con mode, which means everything opens up.
Is there like a big switch that you have to pull on the wall that goes like
I wish.
But
yeah, I think that is it. Enjoy your games, enjoy the weekend, keep it light, keep it airy, have some fun.
drink water,
Take naps. Don't smoke. Go through all the things. Don't drink too excessive.
Too stinky.
That is it from us. We are so excited. We're going to see you back on closing ceremonies. I'm going to see a lot of you in just over half an hour for the Malevolent Q&A, and more of you tonight, and so on and so forth. So I will be seeing a lot of you throughout the weekend. I'm going to jump on the Minecraft server, I think, for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
That is it from us. We'll see you around the table. Enjoy.
Bye,